Okay, so here what I'm going to demonstrate is how we do some nice release of the adductor and a little bit of scrubbing of the fascia through the adductor as well, which gets really tight in our athletes. So we're going to start with a dense and very hard roller. We need to make sure that the roller has nodules in it, otherwise we won't be able to scrub through the fascia. And we're going to set ourselves up so that we're down on the ground and we've got our roller sitting underneath our adductor and our legs in a 90-degree angle here at the knee. And then from here, we're just going to start by doing just some nice traditional pressure wave. So just rolling from the groin just through to the meaty part of the quadricep on the inside of the thigh. And what you want to do through the pressure waving is get the athletes to identify where they might have some real tight spots or some, real restrictions through that fascia line. And all you want to do then is sit on top of that. Now, you might want to sit on it and internally and externally rotate the thigh. That's one way of doing some nice scrubbing. You want to make sure your fascia has got the nodules up at this point. So get on top of that and internally and externally rotate the thigh when you're on one of those hot spots or trigger points. And another way that you can scrub through the fascia is by flexing it and extending the knee. So what you're doing here is that you're lengthening and shortening as you've got that acute pressure pressing down into the adductor and the connective tissue that surrounds it. So let all the body weight sit in through this leg. I'm just flexing and extending here, and then internally and externally rotating the thigh. And then you can go back to some traditional pressure wave again, just to see if you've released that restriction, or if you need to do a little bit more, or if you find a new little hot spot or trigger point, and then you want to sit on that again. And again, play with either the pressure wave, which is rolling through the length of the musculature, or getting a bit of cross friction in and a little bit of scrubbing through that fascia by lifting the foot up and down, which is going to internally and externally rotate the thigh and flex and extend through the knee. And you want to make sure you do that on both sides.